Alright, good morning. In today's class, we'll learn about equations and inequalities. So, first, we'll try to understand what is the meaning of this word equation. Let's start with something simple. If you consider x equals 2, this is an equation. So, basically, equation is when you equate something to something, it is an equation. So, it simply means that this is equal to this, or this and this are same, the left hand side and the right hand same, they are same. Another example would be 3x minus 5 equals 2. It simply means that whatever you have on the left hand side, it is same as whatever you have on the right hand side. Okay, now the we'll be solving a few problems. We'll have some equations and we'll be solving those problems, and mainly we have to find what is x. Like example, you can consider this itself. Okay, 3x minus 5 is equal to 2, and we are supposed to find the value of x. So we'll be getting into more details. Before that, these kind of equations are called linear equations. Now, why this specific name? Why this specific name, linear equations? So, what is the significance of this word linear? I suggest you do some research on it and explain to me the significance of this word linear. And if you are not able to find out, of course, I'll be telling you, but you need to do some research about it and tell me why this name, linear equations. There are many practical applications of linear equations. I'll choose one. Give you. I would like to give you one example. Let us consider. Person charges a carpenter charges $30 for 1 hour of work. So if he works for 2 hours, then he'll be charging 30 plus 30, or 30 into 2, which is $60. So you can write it like this: cost equals 30x, and here x means number of hours. So he works for 1 hour, then it will be 1 into 30, these many dollars. If he works for 2 hours, then it will be 30 into 2, so which is $60. That's how it is. Or I can change it slightly. If I say cost equals 10 plus 25x, these many dollars, then it means that I can say that for visiting, his visiting charges are $10, and after that every hour of work he charges $25. So therefore I'm adding 10 plus $25 into number of hours. So all these things, if we have this equation, then we can quickly calculate. Suppose he works for 5.5 hours, then what will be his charge? It will be 10 plus 25 into 5.5, and this is nothing but, you can do the calculation and get your answers. So 25 into 5.5 will be 125 plus 12.5, 1, so it will be 10 plus 137.5, which is $147.5. Anyways, now we move on to solving a few problems that you have in your textbook. We'll start off with page 112. In page 112, we'll solve. This is exercise 8a. Exercise 8a. We are solving the first problem, 1a. and that is x minus 3 is equal to 5. I suggest that you leave some four, let us say 5 sheets, and then start copying this. Okay, and then after this class I'll be giving you a few problems to solve, and you need to solve those problems. So the first problem is 1a, x minus 3 is equal to 5. Okay, before that, what do you have to copy? Write date and equation and inequalities, and you need not copy this stuff. Okay, this is just for your explanation, so that you know, don't copy these things, not required, not required. Yeah, and from here you need to copy exercise 8a. Exercise 8a, from here you need to copy. So first problem, under that sub problem a, x minus 3 is equal to 5. So the heading is solve, so we need to find the value of x. That's what it means. So very simple. Now we have try to keep the unknown on the left hand side and send everything else to the right hand side. That is what we'll be employing to solve for x. That is the method we'll be employing. Now here we have x minus 3 is equal to 5. Send this minus 3 on the other side, it becomes plus 5. So which is x is equal to 5 plus 3. X is equal to 8. So we found the value of x. Next we move to 1d, and the problem is 16 is equal to x minus 16 is equal to x minus 15. Okay, this is the problem. We need to find the value of x. So again, I'll try to keep the unknown on the left hand side. I'm just interchanging the sides. X minus 5 is equal to 16. I'm not doing anything here. I'm just writing the right hand side on the left hand side and left hand side on the right hand side. So now again send this on the other side. So x is equal to 16 minus 15 comes on the other side, it becomes plus 15. So x is equal to 31. Next problem that we'll be solving is x4d, and the question is 4x plus 5 is equal to 25. Right, so the unknown is already on the left hand side, so send everything that is known to you on the right hand side. Plus 5, I'll send it here. It becomes 4x is equal to 25 minus 5. So which means 4x is equal to 20, and then 4 5s are gives you 20, so therefore x must be 5. Or you can even add one more step over here. After this step you can add one more step. Now x is equal to 20 divided by 4, therefore x is equal to 5. What I'm doing over here is, this is 4 into x. When I send this 4 into on the other side, it becomes 20 divided by 5. So if you want, you can do this extra step, or let me repeat this once again. Okay, just where do you add that extra step? 4x is equal to 25 minus 5, and then 4x is equal to 20. X is equal to, I'm sending this on the other side, 20 divided by 5. X is equal to, sorry, 20 divided by 4, therefore x is equal to 5. Or you can straight omit this step and directly write 4 5s are gives me 20, therefore x must be 5. Anything is fine. Next we move to problem 5b. Okay, now your fifth problem is marked in a box in your textbook, so which means that it's slightly difficult, but I actually don't think so. 5b, the question is 5 is equal to x by 3 plus 4. Okay, now what I'll do, I'll put the right hand side, I'll put it on LHS, and LHS goes to RHS. X by 3 plus 4 is equal to 5. Now send this plus 4 on the other side. X by 3 is equal to 5 minus 4, then x by 3 is equal to 1, and then finally we just send this 3 on the other side. Divided by 3, when it goes to the other side, it becomes into 3. X is equal to 1 into 3, x is equal to 3. Next. Okay, now how do we know whether my answer is right? Can you verify this? Yes, you can actually verify. So come to the problem. This is the question. And now we found that x is equal to 3. Substitute this value of 3 in this question and you should get LHS is equal to RHS. That's your verification. So x is equal to 3. I will substitute this value in the question. 5 is equal to, instead of x I'll write 3 by 3 plus 4. 5 is equal to 1 plus 4. 5 is equal to 5. So we are getting LHS is equal to RHS. Thus our solution is right. Now we move to next problem, 5D. And 5D is x by 7 plus 2 is equal to 5. Then x by 7 is equal to 5 minus 2. X by 7 is equal to 3. X is equal to 3 into 7, which is 21. Now if you have a doubt somewhere, if you have a doubt that maybe the answer is wrong, somewhere I have gone wrong in the calculation, you can always do verification. You just substitute the value of x in the question and you should get LHS is equal to RHS. That's all. That's how you do the verification. You can try verifying whether the solution is right for this problem. Next we move to problem. You can pause and you can try. It will be correct. Next we move to exercise 8B. Exercise 8B, problem 4, under that sub problem D. Now this is slightly lengthy, that's all. Is 4D. I'll copy the question. 18x plus 3 into 1 minus 4x is equal to 3 into x plus 2. This is the question. Now how do we solve this? First I'll open up the brackets, multiply here 3 into 1 minus 4x, and I'll multiply this. So this next step will be 18x plus 3 into 1 is 3, and then 3 into minus 4x will give me minus 12x. Then again 3 into x, and then 3 into 2. 3 into x is 3x plus 3 into 2 is 6. Then just see if you can solve something over here, any like terms on the left hand side. Yes, I have 18x and then minus 12x, so I can just solve this. 18x minus 12x is 6x plus 3 is equal to 3x plus 6. Now what I'll do, I will send this 3x on the other side and I'll send this 3 on the other side. Why am I doing that? I'll keep all the unknown, something related to x on the left hand side, and the numbers, known quantities, on the right hand side. So now what we get is 6x. This is positive 3x. When this positive 3x goes to the other side, it becomes negative 3x is equal to, I'm writing this 6 as it is. Positive 3 goes to the other side, becomes negative 3. 6x minus 3x is 3x is equal to 3. therefore x must be 1, because 3 into 1 gives me 3, therefore x must be 1. Next we move to problem 7 in your textbook. This is exercise 8b. Now he's marked it like, in a box, and the box is dark blue, so which means that it's a challenging problem, but I really don't think so that it's so challenging. Anyways, we solve this. Before I solve this problem, I suggest that you please pause the video, read the question carefully in the textbook, and then solve it yourself, or at least read the question carefully, understand the question, and then see the solution. Okay, the question is something like this. There's a rectangle. You can pause, read the question, and then come back to then look for the solution. Anyway, the question, there's a rectangle, and this is 4x, and this is x plus 6. Now first he's saying the perimeter of the rectangle. So the perimeter equals 48 centimeters. Now there is two sub-problems. Sub-problem A, form an equation for the perimeter of the rectangle. So we need to form an equation for the perimeter of the rectangle. We know that perimeter is 48, but he wants an equation. So what is perimeter? Perimeter equals, you add the two adjacent sides and then double it. So you add 4x and then x plus 6 and then double it. So 4x plus x plus 6 gives me 5x plus 6, and then you need to double it, which is into 2. So the perimeter equals 2 times length into breadth, sorry, length plus breadth. So 2 times 4x plus x plus 6, 2 times length plus breadth is equal to 2 into 4x plus x is 5x plus 6. That's it. You got the equation for the perimeter. You can leave it as 2 into 5x plus 6, or you can take this 2 inside and make it 2 into 5 is 10x plus 12. Anything is fine. I suggest you just solve it completely and keep it as 10x plus 12. Perimeter equals 10x plus 12. So we got the equation for the perimeter. And next, B, he says the question is, solve the equation to find the length and width of the rectangle. You need to solve this equation. This is the equation we've obtained. Solve this equation to find the length and width of the rectangle. So length and width, nothing but length and breadth. Both are same. Width or breadth, we can, they are the same thing. So we solve this equation. How do we solve this? Perimeter. What is perimeter? Perimeter equals 48. See here, I am highlighting it. It's given in the question. Perimeter equals 48 centimeters. So instead of P, I will write 48 equals 10x plus 12. Okay, now again 10x plus 12 equals 48, and then I write 10x. I'm just interchanging LHS and RHS in this step, that's all, nothing else. 10x is equal to 48 minus 12. 10x is equal to 36. X is equal to 36 divided by 10 gives me 3.6. I'm writing it directly. X is equal to 36 divided by 10, which is 3.6. Now we found the value of x. Now we need to find length and breadth. Length is equal to, see the diagram, you can, the longer one, I'll just take that as length. So it is 4x and that is equal to 4 into, we just found that x is equal to 3.6, multiply this. So answers 36 into 4, 24, 2 carry, and then 4 3s are 12, 13, 14. So it's not 36, it's 3.6. So therefore your answer also will have one decimal. It is 14.4 centimeter. Please do not forget this centimeter. Don't forget this unit. Unnecessary, you might lose marks. You will lose marks. So careful. And then breadth is equal to x plus 6. X plus 6, which is 3.6 plus 6, and that is equal to 9.6 centimeter. So done. Next we move to solve problem 8 in your textbook. Problem 8 is the sum of two consecutive even numbers is 226. What are those numbers? So I'll just write two consecutive even numbers. If I take my first even number as 8, the next even number will be 10. So there is two consecutive even, there are two consecutive even numbers, and you add them, you'll get 26. Here, if I add 8 and 10, I get 18. So obviously these two are not the answers. But what could those two numbers be? What I'll do is, let the first even number be x. So should I take always x? No, you take whatever alphabet you want. You let it be a. Then the next, so I'm just choosing x. That's all. So if the first consecutive number is first number is x, then the next number will be x plus 2. Now when I add these two numbers, x plus 2, I should get 226. Now we got this equation. You just have to solve this equation and you get the answer. You can find out what is x, and then you can know the next number also. So solution. So I've just explained this in the working column. Now solution, how do you present this in the examination? Let the first number be x. So this implies the next number is x plus 2. And now you add them, the sum of two consecutive even numbers. So sum of these two numbers, x and x plus 2, gives you is 226. That's what the question says. Now you just have to solve this. Now x plus x is equal to 2x plus 2 is equal to 226. 2x is equal to 226, and send this 2 on the other side. 226 minus 2, which is 224, and x is equal to 224 divided by 2, that gives you 112. Next we okay, wait, so this is the first consecutive number. The next consecutive number is x plus 2. So x plus 2 will be 112 plus 2, which is 114. Therefore the two numbers are 112 and 114. Next question is, we go to solve from exercise 8c. Exercise 8c 6a. Let us see what that problem is. Okay, please read the problem before we solve it. Go through the problem in detail, read the question, understand the question carefully, and then look for the solution. See, many times your focus is always on solving it, but let the focus be on clearly understanding the question. Once you have understood the question, automatically in your mind it will occur what exactly you need to do to arrive at the solution. So the question is, write down an expression for the perimeter of this trapezium. Okay, there's a trapezium given, and the values of each side is given, and you need to find the perimeter. What you have to do, perimeter means add all these sides. That's all, as simple as that. And then next part of the question is, if the perimeter is 30, find the value of x. Okay, so let me draw the diagram for you. The diagram is something like this. This is 7, this is x, this is x, and then this is 12. All the values are in centimeters. So first you need to write the expression for the perimeter. Perimeter equals, add all the sides. I'll start with 7 plus x plus 12 plus x. So 7 plus x plus 12 plus x. I'm adding all of them. So this is equal to 7 plus 12 gives me 19 plus x gives me 2x. 19 plus 2x. This is the expression. So we got the expression to find the perimeter. Now if the perimeter is, if P equals 30 centimeters, find the value of x. So you just substitute this P as 30 centimeter here and then find the solution. So if P equals 30, what we get is 30 is equal to 19 plus 2x. Okay, and then so I'll just interchange. 19 plus 2x is equal to 30. 2x is equal to 30 minus 19, and plus 19 goes to the other side, it becomes minus 19, and then 30 minus 19 gives me 11. So 2x is equal to 11, x is equal to 11 by 2, which is 5.5. 5.5 what? Kgs? No, 5.5 centimeters. So we found that x is equal to 5.5 centimeters. That's it. Next we solve problem 8. Problem 8 is, let me read it. Okay, again understand the question carefully and then try to solve yourself. If you can't solve, refer to this video. You can pause, read the question, solve, and then verify your answer with what I have solved. One side of a rectangle is 4 centimeter longer than the other. The perimeter of the rectangle is 28 centimeter. Find the length of each side. Okay, what I'll do is I'll draw a diagram. So one side is 4 centimeter longer than the other. So I'll say this is 4 centimeter longer plus this side, the other side. I'll call the other side as m. So then this will be 4 plus m because it is 4 more than the other side. Okay, then okay, the perimeter of the rectangle is 28 centimeter. Perimeter equals 28 centimeter. Find the length of each side. So you need to find length of each side. So this is the rectangle, opposite sides are equal. So you just have to find 4 plus m and what is m. So what I'll do, perimeter equals, add the adjacent sides, 4 plus m plus m. I have added these two sides and then double it, or 2 into L plus B, however you want to call it. So 2 into 4 plus 2m. Then, oh wait, before this, you just write here, let one of the side be m. This implies the other side is 4 centimeters longer than this, so which is 4 plus m. Yeah, and now you can come to this equation. P is equal to 2 into 4 plus m, and then 2 into 4 plus 2m, and multiply this. 2 4s are 8 plus 2 2s are 4m. P is equal to 8 plus 4m. Now if P is equal to 28 centimeter, then we need to find m. 28 equals 8 plus 4m. I'll just interchange the sides. 8 plus 4m is equal to 28. 4m is equal to 28 minus 8, which is 20. 4 5s are 20, therefore m is equal to 5. Now therefore the two sides are 4 plus m and m. So this implies 4 plus m is equal to 9. Therefore the two sides are 5 centimeter and 9 centimeters. Please do not forget that unit, centimeter. Next we move to solve problem 16. Problem 16, where is it? Yeah, okay. So what he's done over here is, please read the question carefully, understand the question. The area of shaded L shape is equal to the area of the white square. He's given a diagram, and what is the missing side length? So he's given a diagram here, something like this, and then L shape is equal to the area of the white square. This is the shaded part, which is L shape, okay, and this white part is a square, he says that, and this is 30, this is 30, okay. We need to find the missing side length, so we need to find this length x, and then this entire thing is 50, and then yeah, so based on this is the information given to you. Based on this we can, I think, find out rest of the details here. If this is 50, this also must be 50, and then obviously this must be 30, and we don't know this part we don't know at this distance. Anyway, so how do we solve this? Find the area of the L shape is equal. So he says the area of this, area of the L shape is equal to area of the white square. Okay, what I will do over here is, I can find the area of this square. It will be 30 into 30, 900. Okay, are the measurements in centimeter? Does it say anything? Okay, he doesn't say anything about the measurements in centimeter, meter, inches, nothing. So anyway, I'll take this as 900, area of this. So, and then area of this is equal to area of the shaded region. For this shaded region, what I will do is, okay, if I divide this rectangle, this shaded part like this, I get two parts. I'll call this part 1 and I'll call this part 2. Okay, so now what happens in this part 1, this entire thing is at the top, the entire thing is 50. If this entire thing is 50, this part is 30 because it's a square, so the remaining part must be 20. Now this part here till here, is actually 30 centimeters. Because how do I know this? See here, it's given here. I'm marking with an orange line. This is 30, this is 30. So therefore, this also is 30. Okay. Now what I do is, let us come to the second part. I need the length and breadth. This part is 50 easy, and then this part, the remaining part, let me choose a different color for that. The green, okay, it's already green. Let me choose this purple. This part, what I will do is, the entire thing is x. When I say the entire thing, here till here is x, and this, the top part is 30, so the remaining is x minus 30. The entire thing is x, the top part is 30, so the remaining part is x minus 30. So now what I will do is, solution, area of square equals 30 into 30 equals 900. Next, area of 1 equals, I have, this is 20 into 30. 20 into 30 is length into breadth, rectangle. 20 into 30 is 600. Next, area of 2 equals 50 into the other side, x minus 30. So equals 50 into x is 50x minus 50 into 30. 5 3s are 15, 0 0, 1500. Now I add this area of 1 and area of 2, 600, and this, I add these two, that will be equal to area of square of the square. Why? Because it's given in the question, the area of this L shape. The area of the L shape is part 1 and part 2 together is the L shape. Area of that is equal to area of square. So I'll add that. 600 plus 50x minus 1500 equals area of square, which is 900. Now with this, we can find x. The moment we find x, we found the that's the missing side. So what I'll do, 50x minus 1500 is equal to, I'll send this 600 on the other side, 900 minus 600, which is 300. Next, 50x is equal to 300, send this 1500 on the other side, it becomes positive 1500. 50x is equal to 1800. X is equal to 1800 divided by 50. So x is equal to 180 divided by 5. So you just have to divide this. 5 3s are 15, 3 remainder 0. Let's put a working column line. 5 6 are 30. Okay, so x is equal to 36. He's not given any measurement, so you just don't take any chances, right? X is equal to 36 units. If he had mentioned centimeter, then I would have written the unit as centimeter. He's not mentioned anything, so I'll just write it as 36 units. So that's it, we found the missing length. X is equal to 36 units. Okay, that's all for today's class. Now I want you to solve a few problems. I'll write down the problems. Solve them yourself. From exercise 8A, you need to solve 1AC, 2AC, 3AD, 4AC, 5AC. Then from exercise 8B, I want you to solve 1AC, 2AC, 3AC, 4AC, 5 and 6. Then 8B, 9 and 10. Then from exercise 8C, 8C, I want you to solve problem 9 and then problem 10. That's it. Thank you. Please submit it so you have enough time. No, don't worry. But submit at least problems from exercise 8A today itself. Submit at least this today itself, and then 8B and 8C you can do whenever you have time. So at least this much, because it will not take you more than 15 minutes to solve exercise 8A, whatever problems I have mentioned, 1AC, 2AC, 3AD, 4AC, 5AC. 15 minutes you can solve this. So please solve this, take a snapshot and submit it. Submit it as a PDF file. Thank you. Bye.